Today I'm going to show you how to cut a pomegranate. First thing you'll need is a knife with a really sharp end and a bowl or a plate of some sort. I like to use the plate because it'll save all the juice that's going to come out of the pomegranate. I don't like to waste it. So the first thing you're going to do is cut the pomegranate in a star shape, but just a little bit at the top. You want to open up the pomegranate, but you don't want to cut all the way down. You're just removing like a cap. It could be a circle, it could be a star, either or. Just make sure it's completely loose. So now you'll break it open like that. So the inside has flesh pieces. If you move these over a little bit, you'll see there's 1, 2, 3, 4. Some of them have 5. So you want to take your knife and cut along the flesh. And you have to look at it really closely to find the flesh, but it's important that you cut into the flesh marks. And you slice all the way to the bottom. So that's 1, 2, see, that's 1 slice, 3, and 4. So now this is the most efficient way to get all of the seeds out, and of course make sure you wash this before you use it. This is why I like to use a bowl, because I don't like to waste all of this water. Some people use a big bowl of water and they separate the seeds in the bowl of water. I don't like to do that because all of the juice goes to waste. So now you can just crack this in half, and as you see, you have pieces like this, and you just crack it in half a few times, and then the seeds kind of just fall out. Now if you don't go along the flesh, it's a lot harder to do, but if you do go along the flesh, you'll see that the seeds create these little combs. As you see, this flesh right here, there's no seeds in here, it's only on the outside, so I can just peel it with my fingers like this. And you see this big chunk of flesh is just garbage. And you do that for each part, and you'll have a minimal, this is the most you'll have, is these little things right here, this soft flesh. That is the most work that you'll have to do, is take off the soft flesh. But as far as everything else, if you just break it open, the seeds will virtually fall out like that. And then that's it. So you do this about, it'll take you maybe 2-3 minutes, but it's definitely worth it. You do this for each slice, and then you will have a plate of pomegranates. Now, as you see, these little pieces right here, you can just dig them out. You're not going to have too many of them, but you will have all of the juice from the pomegranate, and you will have all of the seeds. And in the event that you do drink a little bit, you do eat a little bit of the thin white flesh, oops, you don't want that to happen. But you see how easy the seeds come out if you cut along the flesh. In the event that you do eat a little bit of the thin flesh, it's okay. They're not poisonous or anything, and they don't taste too bad. See? And of course you can use gloves if you want to, but the dye, it doesn't really stain. So just keep doing that. Oops. See, these little pieces right here are the most that you'll have. Just kind of want to push them out. They're like corn on the cob kind of, but a lot easier to just pull out. And of course, make sure your hands are super clean, because this is something that you can only do with your hands. I don't think that there's been a method that's found to use a utensil or anything like that. Then you just pick out these little pieces right here. And like for me, if I wasn't making this for someone, I would just eat them. But as far as everything else goes, you can just get a spoon in your hands. Put this in, you can put this in a bowl, of course, and make it cute, and maybe even, let's say, throw on a mint leaf or something. So let's do that. I'm gonna move this over. clean up this little mess. So right here I have a bowl. Some of the juices already leaked into it, but look at all the juice that will come out of here. This is juice that you would have wasted if you used the bowl method. This juice is so good. Obviously it's expensive too, so I don't know why you'd want to waste it. But you can put this in a bowl like this. Of course you can clean up the sides. Make it nice and cute. And then even add a small mint leaf or something of that sort. And there you have it. You will have a snack ready to eat. And then all of the juices at the bottom. And that's all.